right, welcome to another Spinato Spin on this April 24th, 2019. Getting near the end of April and the weather's starting to show it. Weather today was phenomenal here in the Northeast. I hope you guys enjoyed some really nice weather. And if you didn't enjoy it today, I hope it's on the way for you. Let's talk about a few things, real basic things, but are real important. And I think the more you think about them, the more you'll realize how important they are. I got 5 topics I wanted to hit real quick. We had a little problem with the video, with the graphics this week, but we're going to come right at you anyway. You got persistence, you got resistance, you got existence, you got a snowball, and then of course you got pride, okay? Now let's think about persistence. What exactly is persistence? Well, persistence means you're not going to give up. Persistence means you're going to keep on charging, keep on moving forward, keep on going, no matter what it is. You know, the best phrase I've heard, and I always absorb and think about this, is right now, today, I choose to let nothing stop me or stand in my way. No problem or defeat is ever the end of the road for me. I know roads don't stop, people do. So I make sure my roads keep going, and so do I. I keep moving, and that keeps me winning. And speaking of winning, I will win. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I have faith, courage, and enthusiasm. You see, when you boil it all down to it, you say I, but then again, you could just say you. And then when you really think about it, you can pass that as a favor, a nice gift onto somebody else, and give them a compliment on that. Okay? So really, persistence comes down to making sure that there's no cue. Okay, there's no quit. You just keep going. And there's a lot of things that we can persist at that we wind up quitting at way too early. For instance, if you say to yourself, for the next 20 days or 30 days, you're going to do something every day, that's going to take persistence to keep yourself going. But you know what else happens a lot? There's resistance. See, resistance happens when you start thinking about the negative part about what you're trying to do. You see, one part of your mind says, okay, let's keep going. The other side says, wait a minute, this is going to hurt a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't do that. You know, you wind up getting a shot or something like that from a doctor. You know, he says, well, I'll give you a shot and that'll make you feel better. And you say to yourself, well, feel better. But then, you know, you don't even talk about how much the shot might hurt you or how much the shot might not feel too well for a while. You see, a lot of that comes down to the persistence, the want to, and then there's the resistance, things that they're going to go against you and get you thinking that you can't handle it or it's not worth it. You know, it's an old saying, and it's very powerful, and this flies right in the face of persistence and resistance. Do you believe, I'll ask you this question, do you believe that a temporary inconvenience is worth a permanent result? That's a great way of handling anything. And you know what you got to be really good at as you try to do these things and be persistent and overcome resistance? You got to be like a lawyer for yourself. You got to figure out a way to debate the issues that stop you. You got to come up with a better debating game than they do. And you know, a lot of that helps when you have positive self-talk. See, self-talk is nothing more than the facts. Self-talk is nothing more than the truth. You're saying a truthful thing and you're reminding yourself of how true it is. That's where a lot of this comes from. Persistence over and over and over. And I'm just going to tell you and give you an example. I've been trying to swim, teach myself how to swim now since October 1st. Okay, I haven't drowned, so obviously I'm still hanging in there, but I'm trying to teach myself how to swim. Why? Because I want to be using swimming as a great exercise, a way in which I can keep on doing laps back and forth every day and get myself some relaxation in the water at the same time. Great exercise, keep my cardio going and keep myself going that way. You see, that's persistence, resistance. See, you got to fight, and here's the other part about existence. You got to fight every second and every day to persist, to help with your existence. What do I mean by that? Well, it says in the Bible, real simple, without a vision, the people will perish. Think about that. Without a vision, the people will perish. Well, what is the people and what is the vision? See, you have to be able to see yourself involved in something that's great, something that's amazing, something that's going to help a lot of people. Well, your existence is yourself there helping those people. See, so you have persistence, resistance, existence. Now, here's one thing about confidence, and confidence comes from this persistence, and confidence comes from overcoming this resistance, and confidence comes from believing in your existence, how important you are as an individual and how much you can do. Well, it's like a snowball effect, right? They say first you have to have some confidence, then you take the action, then after you take the action, you build up more confidence and it starts rolling down a hill, right? Think about a snowball, okay? A snowball rolling down a hill, what does it do? It gathers snow, right? Well, let's just pretend we're in this huge vision of what we see. We see a little snowball, we put it down on top of the snow, and we put it on top of a huge hill, and all of a sudden it starts rolling down the hill. And as it's rolling down the hill, it's gathering more and more snow. And what happens when it starts gathering more and more snow? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And before you know it, that's you. That's your confidence. That's your ability to overcome problems. That's your ability to challenge yourself. That's your ability to persist. You see, persistence overcomes resistance, and that's part of your existence, and your confidence is nothing more than a snowball. Can you picture that snowball in your mind? Can you picture that snowball being your confidence? If you can, you'll be on your way. And the other thing is pride. I heard this one expression, and it went at me like an arrow in my head. He said, you know, this stuff really works. If it wasn't for me, certain people would be in a world of trouble. You see, you got to have that mindset. You have to have that type of pride within you, that you can contribute something to somebody. You can help somebody. Always think of the positive, because don't ever deny yourself an opportunity to be as helpful to somebody as you can. Have that pride. Have that confidence. Have that persistence. Overcome that resistance, and you'll be happy with your existence. Great to talk to you tonight. Hope you have a great night. Thanks a lot for watching Spinato Spin. Take care, everybody.